All right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Baddies Africa. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, we kicking the episode off with the ladies packing round to the Kenya. They getting ready to head over to the London. I'm sad because Choco ain't going to be able to go. Choco say,
you know, I am not going to be able to go with the ladies to London because there is an issue with my passport and I am not going to be able to go. But I am the baddest black bitch in the house. And I say see you ladies later, not goodbye, because I will be back. You see me again. Bad black bitch over and out.
I'm sad to see Choco go. You feel me? Her and that deep voice gave me life. I loved her. You know, and she was a little thick thing. So I'm really sad to see Choco go. They get on to the buses and Elsie back there. I'm gonna miss my friend Choco. I guess Dolly and them didn't even really know Choco ass done left. Cause Dolly over, don't be calling that bitch your motherfucking friend. Bitch, y'all wearing that friend word at. Ain't that a bitch, Dolly? And you sitting up calling two bitches your friend on her. As well as Natalie, who be snaking your ass every chance she get. We gonna get to that a little bit later. But you got your damn nerves talking about y'all wearing that motherfucking friend word out. I'm with you 50-50, but it's just that Dolly be getting on my damn nerves sometimes, and that's what be making me go sideways with her. Now, around the rollie sprinter, they congratulating Rollie for making up with Tommie. Me personally, I'm not congratulating a damn thing because I personally think Rollie should have kicked Tommie ass from here to Timbuktu. She should still be kicking her ass on that sprinter all the way to London and back to the United States the way that woman shot you all up in your titty meat. But you know what? If you want to be grown and make up with the girl, then okay, be grown and make up with the girl. I guess I can't say nothing about that, but I wouldn't be congratulating shit. That's all I'm saying. Now, we get back around to Dolly and them bus. Dolly done got mad and called out elsiek. Why you lying on me? What you ain't said? And Elsie get to trying to explain. No, Russian told me what she said was that when you guys were in the club with Natalie, you were trying to stop our bags. Russian over her. She knows she caught up because, see, that's what I be saying about Russian, y'all. Y'all think I'm hating on Russian. No, Russian is just really messy. And you could just tell. One, you're not friends with really no girl on this show. Not even friends. You don't got no clique that you kind of belong in. All the other girls can kind of, you know, like, merge into a different group when they want to, like Tavi. Tavi do that real well. She'll be over here talking around to the diamonds in a minute, then she'll go over here talk to the Lexes here in a minute. Well, she can't talk to Lex, that's right, they be battling. But she kind of migrate between different groups of girls. But it's like, Russian, you the only one that kind of don't gel with no fucking body. I think Elsie gel and fit in more than you do. So for you to still be talking shit to girls and going from group to group, spreading rumors and starting shit, that shit's on you when shit get brought back up. Because, of course, Russian got to say, no, that's not how I said it either. What I said was, when we were in the club and Natalie said she was taking us on tour and she was going to pay us $10K, that Dolly looked at both me and Elsie and she did this where she made like the X hand gesture across her neck like, nah, these bitches ain't going. Dolly get to going now. When the fuck Natalie say that in the club and when I say that? Y'all bitch better find y'all something safe to do, ho, because I ain't say nothing like that. Now, we're going to find out later on in the episode that you did kind of say something like that, but I'm just going to say it right here and right now. I wouldn't go to no club appearance to see Elsie or Russian. I'm just saying, put me on the roster to see damn near any other bitch round to the baddies. I don't understand why you taking Russian and Elsie and paying them $10K. That's just me, though. That's just me. Of course, Elsie and Russian get to fighting. They get to arguing with each other back and forth because both of them is saying, I didn't say that. Russian saying, I didn't say it like that. Elsie saying, yeah, you did say it like that. And I think what happened was, Elsie, you did kind of put some extra words in there, but the gist of what you said was what Russian said that Dolly said. At the end of the day, it's all the same thing. We're just using different words. Out of nowhere, honey, Russian get up and use her bad hand. I said last episode, y'all, she need to start using that motherfucker like a Louisville slug, and that's what she did. She took that bandaged up motherfucking hand and bat the shit out of Elsie, and they got the fighting in the middle of the damn sprinter bus. Dolly cheering on Elsie. Come on, Elsie. Come on, Elsie. Beat that bitch, Elsie. I said, this is some crazy ass shit. One thing about it also with Russian, she gonna be known to fight Elsie K because she know Elsie is the weakest link. She one of the weakest fighters besides herself in the motherfucking house that you could keep attacking. So it's like it was nothing to her to get up and run over there and pop that girl in her face. But now you ain't thinking that, okay, we just seen you fight. You can't be going in here talking about, oh, my arm's still broke. I can't keep on fighting because, bitch, you just stole off on somebody. You hit that girl first. Period. They break the fight up. We get around to the house. Of course, you got Natalie dressed like a damn pool umbrella. Girl, listen, if you don't quit channeling 12-year-olds when you put these motherfucking outfits together, I don't know what the fuck to do. They sat down, y'all know, Natalie got to make it seem like, you know, this is our baddie's house. This isn't a bomb-ass fucking house, Amber. This is how I do it. This is how I roll with the baddies. This is how we live. Whole time, Natalie, you really don't even give a damn because you don't even be staying in these damn houses. That's why it don't faze you that it's a spiral staircase going from the floor all the way up to the fucking roof that these bitches got to climb up to every time they want to go to their motherfucking room. Hopefully, it's a damn bathroom on each floor. If not, they are fucked, okay? The rest of the girls pull up. Get ready to go into the living room and meet with Natalie, except for Russian, because she get off the bus and take off running down the street. Lex, dumbass, get off the bus, try to chase her, get mad, because she done tore her damn Sheen outfit. Big ass hole around to the side of her booty cheek, hanging out, looking crazy, talking about, Russian owes me a new pair of pants because I tore a hole trying to chase her down. No, bitch, didn't nobody tell you to chase her ass. She know what the fuck she doing. If she want to take her ass home, let her go home, period. Dolly on the bus trying to be funny. She looking Russian see. She done peed on herself. Look at her see where she done peed on herself. Oh my goodness. Some over her, that's just water, Dolly. You know she didn't pee on herself. Come on now. Dolly, you got a lot of nerve calling out anybody that done peed on themselves after Summer sat up and pissed all over the damn bus last season. Had it dripping down on everybody's feet and shit. And I believe your feet was one of the ones that got drenched. So how you gonna call out anybody else that done got in a fight and had the pee, they bladder was full and a little bit of pee dripped out? I don't think it was pee either, but we'll never know at this damn point. They get around to the living room and of course Rollie. One thing about Rollie, baby, this episode done showed that, yes ma'am, word to petition that Rollie to make you the boss because I'm signing immediately, okay? I signed the one to get your motherfucking ass off the show and I'm glad they X'd that out because now I want to sign the one to make you the motherfucking new EP and the boss because you know how to regulate this shit. I'm going to tell you. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute too. Rollie asked what happened with Russian. So, of course, they all start telling that Russian done got mad, got off the bus like a damsel in distress, ran down the streets of London. Natalie, well, I want to go check on her because I don't know what's going on. I need to find out what's happening. And I'm going to tell y'all what gets me. What gets me is she gets up and walk out the scene and have the nerve to cover up her ass like she didn't know when she put this damn little bitty ass skirt on, her booty cheeks weren't hanging out the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Throw your hands back or to close it off and run out the scene. I keep telling you, stop dressing like a 5-year-old, 10-year-old, 15 at the max and dress your age. You wouldn't have shit like this to worry about, okay? All the other young ass girls on here can do that shit, Natalie. It's not you. Stop it, okay? You are literally old enough to be somebody's grandmama at this point. You do not need to be nowhere with your ass cheeks hanging out from underneath a motherfucking little cheerleader skirt. I'm sick of it. She go downstairs. She check on Russian all, you know what I'm saying? She all in a huff. She telling Natalie what the fuck's going on. No, because she's mad because I told Elsie exactly what I said. And Elsie gonna go and twist my fucking words. And all I said was that when we were in the club and you said that you were taking us to, I forget what she said, LA, New York, wherever the fuck she said. Natalie did say though, I did say I was taking you guys. I am taking you with me. What's the problem? Who the fuck is Dolly to say who I could take with me on a booking? See, now you need to keep that same fucking energy when you get back up here in this room, Natalie. Here is example number 1 where you be setting bitches up. Russian tell her what the fuck happened, and Natalie's like, okay, Russian, come on, we're gonna go back up here. I'm gonna stand in front of you. Nobody's gonna fight you. Did y'all not learn from when she set Dolly up and did this shit to Dolly around to the beginning of the episode? She told Dolly, come on and come in when she was fighting Ivory. She wasn't gonna let Ivory fight her when she brought her out of that motherfucking kitchen. And of course, once they came out that kitchen, them bitches went to town. Girl, the point of the matter that Natalie's trying to do is get your ass back in this house by any means necessary, because she now knows that it's about to be a fight lined up between you and somebody. Whether it's you and Dolly, whether it's you and Elsie, she didn't even know who you was gonna fight. I'm thinking she probably think that you was finna fight Dolly. And she like, ooh, bitch, you finna really get your ass whooped. So she willing to pull you back in here by any means. She walk your ass up the stairs, and what the fuck Natalie do? Go sit right the fuck down on her ass next to Amber. Okay, I thought she was gonna stand right in front of you. See what I'm saying? Goot you right in front of your face. But just so happened, when y'all got up there, Rollie's over her calling out face. She like, Diamond, do you still got a problem with Latina? And Diamond like, yeah, you threw that drink at me and I feel like we need to get another fade. Latina over here talking about some, well, if you want to get your lick back, baby, you got it misconstrued. And I was cracking up when Tavi called it out. She like, oh, no, baby, do you want to get your lick back? Because you lost the fight. So they get up, get ready to square up. Scotty ass, your old too nice ass over here trying to give Latina a motherfucking bonnet. Bitch, you needed to have came with your own bonnet. You see what the fuck be going on in here. Why the hell you ain't come with your own protective gear? It should have been Amber giving you a damn bonnet, if anybody. Amber over here perched looking like a mannequin. That bitch sitting so still, she don't even want to breathe wrong for fear that a bitch gonna run over and pop the hell out of her. Okay, she don't even want to really move. So she go over here trying to get the bonnet from Scotty, and Diamond jump in and end up stealing off on her. What she swang at her. And then they get to fighting. Diamond, I don't know what the fuck happened, baby. Because at the beginning of that fight, your ass was looking crazy. You was just had your arms out like Frankenstein going towards the girl. And I'm sitting up here saying, Diamond, swing. I think what happened was them motherfucking bonnets be fucking y'all up, because that girl had grabbed the bonnet and it went down over your eyes and you couldn't see for a minute. But again, you did get hold to that bitch hair, flung her down to the ground, and went wailing on the top of her head for a few times before security broke y'all up. If I have to give a fight to anybody, I'ma say this fight, Latina definitely did better than the last one, but Diamond still won, period. It ain't no, we not talking about it. She definitely won. They only went one round. They ended up sitting the fuck down somewhere, because this is stupid at this point. You know she really don't have no beef towards you at the end of the day, Diamond, but I understand that you got to fight on principle. Bitch, you came in here talking shit. You threw a drink in my face. I had to get you. Simple as that. Rollie working for her check. She asked who else got beef in this motherfucker. Who else got problems in here? Because we're not going to take this shit back to the reunion at this point. So, of course, Natalie take this opportunity. You know, Dolly, I want to call you out because I'm upset right now because what did you say to Russian? Dolly get mad. Oh my God, don't piss me the fuck off, Natalie, because I done already told this bitch quit going out here lying on me. This bitch over here talking all this shit and it ain't nothing but lies. I'm finna whoop this bitch ass. Before she can even do anything, honey, Elsie done flung that funky ass motherfucking wig off of her head and took off running toward Russian. Russian over there backing up talking about, I'm not about to fight you. I'm not about to, you thought security was going to save you, sweetie? No, ma'am. They let Elsie charge right at your ass, and here y'all went tumbling down to the motherfucking ground. It didn't look like neither one of y'all was punching on this round. Y'all was just kind of wrestling with y'all arms around each other's neck. Whereas on the bus, y'all was actually throwing some fucking hands. I was proud of both of them on the bus. But her, it was the same OG. Y'all was just sitting up, wrestling each other. And once they got through, baby, when I tell you, Russian ran down them motherfucking steps and ran out of that motherfucking house so quick, it was crazy. I said, listen, let that girl go on about her motherfucking business. Lex, you get your ass up. You ain't learned about the first hole in your pants, did it? You get up, go running down the stairs, going running after Russian for a second time. This girl want to leave. Let her go. She's not built for this. But what I will say is in this moment, this is where we find out that Dolly did say some slick shit. Dolly said, what I said was, and I said it in front of everybody, I said, neither one of y'all gonna get booked because both y'all ass boring and y'all don't be doing nothing. She didn't necessarily say, point at them or whatever and say, oh, no, neither one of y'all are going, because you can't make them calls. Again, like Natalie said, it's her call as to who she wants to bring the bookings. But I agree with Dolly when she say both of y'all boring and don't nobody really want to book y'all. I mean, I'm sure it is some fans out there of each of them. However, do I think it's enough fans to be selling out club appearances and shit like a lot of the other girls? No, I do not. So was the girl lying? Maybe not. But was she being mean-spirited and nasty about the shit, Dolly? Yes, the fuck you was. So really, did Russian lie at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? She was being messy for sure. Going back telling Elsie, you was being messy for sure. Going back telling Dolly now what the fuck Russian had came and told you. Yeah, everybody was being messy in the instance. But at the end of the day, did the girl lie? Probably not. Lex done chased this bitch down all the way down the street, running like a track star till she finally met up with Russian. I'm telling you, Russian ass trying to get so far away from these cameras. She trying to go in random people's houses and shit. Bitch, you liable to get shot up around here to the London. You don't know what the fuck these people be on. What the fuck are you doing? Get your ass up here and sit down and wait for us to get you together a ride so we can get you on away from her. But Lex is basically telling her real shit. Russian, you can't be mad that Elsie wanted to attack you back and you hit her first on the sprinter. You swung first. And she's not lying. Like, how the fuck you gonna hit this girl with your fucking arm fucked up and then you want to use your arm as an excuse as to why you can't fight now that she want to keep going? You can't do that. Do you not know? Do y'all not be knowing what show y'all coming on when y'all come out here doing this type of shit? It just doesn't make no motherfucking sense. Now, background to the house. Summer calls out Killer. I'm so sick of this shit, I don't even know what the fuck to do. She said apparently Killer was looking crazy around to the airport. And then I was mad because she done called her Scotch eyes. What the fuck do that mean first and foremost? But I done, from what I gathered, it mean because koldkilla got that black around her eyes. And I don't even think it's because her eyes are black. I think some people, just have dark set eyes. Like they just have it look like, the around their eyes is dark. And yeah, the fact that you done probably been getting punched in them left and right since you done been here ain't made it no better. But some of them call her out. Of course, koldkilla, bitch, I'm on what you on my mom's, bitch. Summer, don't say my shit. Bitch, don't say my shit. She like, bitch, I don't say your shit. I sit on my mom's, but I'm on whatever you want to do. Bitch, what's up? What's happening? They get up, they run a fade. Now, although koldkilla did keep up with Summer ended up winning because she ended up choke slamming Killer down to the ground. And not only that, she done ripped her wig. I keep trying to put y'all up on game. I keep telling y'all, I don't know why y'all come on her bringing these $1,000 plus wigs on her that y'all know ain't gonna do nothing but get ripped up, towed up, snatched off your head, all kind of fucking shit. Bitch, if y'all don't start getting some of them synthetic blend wigs on her, because y'all only wear them like one day and then y'all changing it to another motherfucking wig. That's perfect for that shit. Some of y'all wigs, honestly, y'all be on there line talking about y'all done paid over $1,000 for them motherfucking wigs, and they be just as chunky round to the hairline, all kind of shit. Bitch, if you don't get you one of them synthetic blends, put that motherfucker on, and then you won't be mad like Lex crying for 3 days, want to fight a whole van full of people because you can't figure out who the fuck ripped your wig up. You won't be worried about it. $40, $50, baby. That's all you need per wig. You could come on there with a whole motherfucking suitcase full of wigs and not have to worry about nothing when they get ripped up. Y'all get through fighting. Natalie, oh my God, Killer, I'm so sad. I'm sorry your wig got ripped. You don't give a fuck that girl wig got ripped. If you curse so much, start shelling out money every time one of these bitches' wigs get fucked up. Put a stipend on round to the Zeus to where if a bitch wig get ripped during a fight, y'all at least reimburse them halfway for the motherfucker. Or else y'all just gonna have to do something else. But at the end of the day, I understand because hell, if y'all get braids, like if y'all was to come on there with some knotless or something like that, a bitch gonna yank a braid clean out y'all scalp. So y'all can't, it's a dangerous situation going in baddie world. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The ladies go upstairs, they start finding their rooms. You got Lex, Summer, and Dolly. They done climbed out one of the motherfucking windows and ended up on the ceiling of the damn house. Get these bitches down. They don't have any kind of motherfucking home training. Because why in the fuck are y'all on the roof? Security had to tell them to get the fuck down. You got Fania. She done took her, koldkilla, and Rican. She done took all their name tags, put them on one room. Because she said, my bitches don't split up. I like to see how that's going to work. I guess they been sleeping with each other this whole motherfucking time. Even though y'all got your own room. I'ma need my space. I love you to death, boo. You my bitch. And I love you. But I see you in the morning. I got to go in my room and stretch out in my own bed and go sleep. That's just what it is. But I get it. You know, they got to stick together because you never know who going to run in somebody's room trying to fight in the middle of the damn night. You just never know. Latina round to rollie room. They sitting around talking and Rollie giving her props. Now I will say that, like I said earlier, Latina, you did a lot better on your second fight than you did on your first, bitch. You still ended up on your knees getting beat in the top of your head. But at the end of the day, at least you stood up and you got a few hits off before Diamond got you to the motherfucking floor. And bitch, I'm just not even understanding how you didn't whoop her ass more than what you did, because it was like 10 seconds that the bitch couldn't even see. She was just reaching out for any, and you was just back. Like, girl, you should have ran up then and just started wearing Diamond ass out. And I like Diamond, but I'm sitting up giving you fight advice because I'm like, damn, you could have really did much better. But kudos to Rollie for just letting you know, okay, you did a lot better in this fight than you did in the last. Summer, Dolly, and Lex, they end up coming in with some little snacks. Y'all know that ain't enough for Big Mama. Rollie like, where the cheese at? Okay? Where the rest of these little motherfucking shit set in these packages? They get to putting their 2 cents on the fight with Latina and Diamond, and baby, I got to hollering when Summer said, one thing about you, Latina, you loose as a goose around this bitch. You keep ending up on the floor. Like, why do you keep falling? Bitch, like, you don't be falling around to the motherfucking ground when you fighting too, Summer. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. She even asked the girl, you drunk? Bitch, you're the one that be drunk every time you get the motherfucking fighting. Okay? That's why you start so many motherfucking fights, because you sat around here and get the guzzling that motherfucking liquor. All right? But you did make a point. Latina, you need to get sturdy on your feet, baby, before you pick any other fight. You need to get sturdy. Now, Elsie pop in looking like a stick of cotton candy with this motherfucking wig. I'm so sick of it. I know that motherfucker funky. I'm going to keep saying it because I just know it is. Elsie come in, and I was shocked because Rollie actually gave she actually gave Elsie her props on fighting Russian and standing up for herself and getting in the paint. And y'all know that's a big deal because Rollie been on Elsie ass most of the motherfucking season. She even throwed her back into that motherfucking chair around to that bonfire pit that they was in. So I was shocked that she even said anything nice to the girl. But at the end of the day, she let her in the room, so she had to be on some old, okay, I'm cool with her at this point type shit. Now you got Diamond, Fania, Koldkilla, Tavi, they all go around the Scotty room and they talking about the whole Latina situation, and Diamond was like, you know, the reason why I wanted to keep fighting was because I felt disrespected about the drink. It wasn't so much about the fighting, it was the fact that, bitch, you threw this motherfucking drink in my face and you don't even know me. And I feel on that, you know what I'm saying? You came on here listening to Natalie's big mouth ass, let her gas you up, toss the drink in this girl eyes in her face and all of that. Hell yeah, I'm going to want to fight you about 2 rounds too. So, you know, after we did that, we could go ahead and squash the whole thing because you know Latina's not a fighter. She come on her talking shit because she think carrying the clout of being Amberrose's niece is going to get her far in this shit. No, ma'am. Now, you are quickly learning, bitch, I can't fight and I'm getting my ass handed to me. I need to kind of sit the fuck down with this shit. Tavio delusional ass. She over here talking about how it's still up and stuck with Lex. Why, Tavi? Why do you want to keep on having to wear glasses every motherfucking day? Have ointment? You already talking about you can't see out of one of your fucking eyes. You just want to be bruised and battered until you go home, huh? That's what you just ready for. I ain't mad at you about it because I guess, you know, if you going to stand in the paint with her, go ahead. But this girl is going to keep beating your motherfucking ass. You cannot fuck with Lex. It just is what it is. But she say she want to keep on fighting the girl until they go home. Let the bitches fight at this point. Because, listen, if all these black eyes and bloody ass lips and fucked up, if all of that shit cuts and blood dripping everywhere, if that ain't stopped you from now wanting to keep fighting this girl, ain't nothing gonna stop you. So go ahead, Tavi, do your thing. Next thing we know, we heard prettyp coming back into the house. She hollering, running up them stairs. Baby, listen, they did not let you know what you was in for because you over here hollering, have to run up this whole flight of spiral stairs and shit. Girl, I know you was out of breath, and hopefully you didn't eat none because I know by the time you got to the top, you was gonna be a little nausea because it was just too much going on. But she finally get to the top. She speak to Rollie. You see Rollie pop her head out the door, and then she go to Scotty room where her little crew is. She give all of them a hug, and at least they did ask her about, you know, how's her mental state doing, how was the funeral. She was able to give them, you know, an update about her granny and her granddaddy, where they buried them and shit. That made me feel like at least they do really care about her well-being and not just, you know, faking that shit. Some of these bitches are, you know, girls that you would want to kind of be friendly with. I ain't gonna say friends. I'm gonna say friendly with. Like the Fania, Koldkilla, Tavi, them. Even though I give Tavi a hard time sometimes. prettyp, Ivory, I like them. I feel like I would kind of sit down and not have no problem and want to fight them. Versus I sit down and have a conversation with Dolly, Lex, and Summer. We arguing in 10 minutes. And that just is what it is. The ladies end up start getting ready for the club. Y'all know how it go. The filler scenes. One thing about it, baby, Rollie was going out naked, wasn't she? That bitch looked like she had on a motherfucking bikini. I ain't mad at you though, Rollie. Now you got that body right. Go on, show that shit off, okay? She ain't actually... From the face, makeup down, Rollie look good than a motherfucker. I'm not even gonna hold you. I like Diamond's outfit. It looked good. I couldn't really tell what the other girls was wearing until they got ready to start boarding the sprinters and they got to the club. Everybody was lit. It looked like they was having a good ass time. All of a sudden, in the middle of the fucking club, I don't know what the hell was going on. It looked like prettyp was in the middle of an argument. Some of them, all of them was arguing. Next thing you know, Summer's turning up a motherfucking bottle of liquor, and she take that motherfucker and throw it at somebody. Natalie, see, you be on this mic yelling at everybody, and you need to yell at the ones that's actually doing this shit. But see, you cool with some of them, so you be letting them get away with a bunch of bullshit. Because why in the fuck are you allowed to just chuck a fucking liquor bottle at somebody's head? Baby, Koldkilla picked up that fucking ice bucket, threw that whole motherfucker over there at Summer when she fell off that stage. All right? Because one thing about it, your drunk ass didn't keep your motherfucking balance after you sat up and talked about Latina wobbling. You sat up and fell off the stage after you threw that bottle. And Koldkilla picked up an ice bucket, threw it at you. And then not only that, she picked up the same bottle you threw at her and threw it back at you. And that's where we end the episode. So y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I don't think it was too much that went on. We kind of had 50-50. We had dialogue. We had a lot of shit going on, but we also had a few fades. Let me know what y'all feel about Rollie. All right? Because Big Mama was orchestrating shit this episode, and I was not mad about it. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, and make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on so y'all don't miss when I come back with the next one.